Welcome to a special BEEP event recap video for 2021. This year was a special drive-by Easter egg basket pickup for families to be able to pick up and enjoy their beeping eggs at leisure in the comfort of their home. Our Dallas Junior Chamber members were so excited to put together these Easter baskets filled with candy, stuffed animals, and of course, the beeping eggs. A special thanks to our BEEP chair, Heather Waldron, who's been a committed Dallas Junior Chamber member that has led our BEEP event for several years in the making. This will be our 20th event, and we couldn't achieve this event without our amazing volunteers and Dallas Junior Chamber members. Though we're socially distanced this year, we're going to throw back to previous events, and a special thanks to Fox 4 News for covering in years past.
Each week on Connections, we profile a group or a program reaching out to underserved communities. This week, Dallas Junior Chamber of Commerce holding its annual BEEP Easter egg hunt for visually impaired children. The kids at Lake Highlands Family YMCA using their listening skills to find those eggs. There were other activities to stimulate the senses as well, including pottery making, bounce houses, and balloons.
They can partake in so many of the activities that we do every day. They can do the bounce houses and the piñatas, and they have a blast with it. So the siblings and the kids get to do it together.
Organizers say about 50 families took part in this year's Easter egg hunt.
Though we did not have our traditional event, we were able to expand our outreach to the Children's Hospital at Medical City Dallas, as well as the children at Jonathan's Place Homeless Shelter. We loved learning more about our visually impaired and blind community and loved partnering this year with Envision Dallas. They provided us the space and drop-off location for the baskets for families of visually impaired children to pick up the baskets at ease, and also provided us an educational opportunity. Please enjoy while we take a tour of Envision Dallas, led by Blake Lindsay.
Hi, my name is Blake Lindsay, and I've been totally blind since infancy, and I'm the Communications and Outreach Manager here at Envision Dallas, and we've been around since 1931. We provide services and employment. We've got an apartment that we're going to see today. It gives people independence who lose their sight later in life, and they think, what in the world am I going to do now?
Black.
Wow.
Evaporated milk.
Patient John Smith medication, amoxicillin.
People that are deafblind, and we have another layer of things to accommodate for. So this clock here is pretty loud, pretty big, but it also comes with a bed shaker. So we have a little shaker in here in between the mattress that when the alarm goes off, not only is it going to be loud, but it will shake the bed. Because somebody that might be deaf and not wearing their hearing aids might be able to hear that. So a bed shaker comes in handy for many times for many people.
We're 90 years old this year, really an exciting anniversary, and we have employment. In fact, we're the largest in North Texas for hiring people who are blind and visually impaired. 83% of our people are blind and visually impaired in the manufacturing area, which we'll go through here in a moment. And I'm excited to have you on a tour today. We're going to take you on the left-hand side. Here is our history wall. This is our sewing center, and TxDOT is one of our big contracts. Tollway Authority, we make all the reflective stuff. So anytime you see somebody dressed up, in road gear, reflective material, that's us making it. All the road uniforms and vests. We have some really cool machines, and you're going to notice a couple of things. There are some lines in the floor that I can feel with my cane, right there, that help us with orientation. So when it gets really noisy in here, we can line up with those lines. And up ahead, you'll see some yellow rails also that we can reach out and touch. We train people from 10 years old all the way to, gosh, we've had clients as old as 85 that want to learn computers and get back on them after they lose their sight later in life.
You'll notice that we have plenty of stations, and it looks kind of very plain, right? But there's magic in every one of these things. These kinds of tools are imperative for people with vision impairment. All of our computers that has really cool software, allows the computer to read emails out to people, allows the person to, if they're low vision, they might want to have the magnification version of the software. It can magnify, you can adjust colors, the sharpness of things, the contrast, the brightness, all kinds of things so that it'll be most suitable for that particular person.
We're able to show people who are totally blind and also low vision how to use computers competently in all the iOS products. And I'm going to come down here and see if Al Rodriguez is available. Hope so. Hey Alvaro.
Hey, good morning.
Al does a great job. He's been here for 13 years. He's bilingual, does a great job with people of all ages. He's had clients that just rave about him, and I write their stories, and so he does a phenomenal job.
My name is Al Rodriguez. I am an assistive technology instructor here at Envision Dallas. Both languages, English and Spanish, something that's never been done here. So our goal is to either have them go back to school, depending on their age, or go back to work, or just to focus on reading their personal emails, responding back to. So in here, let's have some links read to us.
Menu close. Visited link Envision. Diff link donate. Navigation region. Link BVI Workforce Innovation Center. Link Envision Dallas.
So what I did a combination of a keystroke for JAWS to continue reading down the page. We don't use the mouse. We use the arrows, the tabs, to basically get around the computer.
Do you know that you're making an incredible difference here? What does that mean to you?
Yeah, that means a lot because I've never imagined myself actually teaching. But when I transition over to helping people learn how to basically adapt to a new life, it fills me with joy just to know that they're able to get around, not only on their smartphones, but even on their computers. And it fills me with a lot of joy to know that they're out there either working or just making a difference as well.
All right, so Esther's Place is a really cool mock setup that we use for a couple of reasons. We use it for training, to train individuals on some basic things for their independent living skills at home. And we also use it to show them some of the products and things that could be assistive in their everyday life and how to adjust to life with different vision, whether it be low vision or no vision at all. There's options and things that can often be very, very helpful. All right, so a lot of things that we do are based on making things larger for people to be able to read them. If you see it, it's kind of like a little mouse, and I put it on top of the letters, and I've got a little monitor attached to it, and it makes the letters way, way bigger. A lot of what we do is based on contrast. So for example, if I'm cutting a white onion, I want to cut it on a black cutting board. Gives me really good contrast. Vice versa, if I cut a red onion, super good to put it on a white cutting board. We have other tools, like this is a pretty cool talking thermometer so that I can check the temperature of my meat. A lettuce knife that's actually plastic, so I won't hurt myself, but it does really good with veggies. If you notice, most of the things that we have are black and white products. They're gonna just be helpful for contrast. We have a lot of people that are completely visually done, no vision at all, total darkness. And then we have some that have low vision. And it's quite a range. From I am starting to have a little bit of trouble all the way to, this is impossible. And then we show them how it is possible. The contrast is incredibly helpful. Some people do really good with black and white. Some people do good with yellow. That's another option that comes in a lot of play in a lot of things. Here you'll notice that our stove has some bumps set up around it. These are tactile markings. The little knob has one here because I can find it, and as I turn it, I can align it to one of the ones on the outside. And I know that this is my low, my medium, and my high. Everybody always asks, what about my pantry? This is an audio label device. I have a label that I put on here. Evaporated milk. This is Braille Scrabble, but the little tiles do have a Braille marking on them. White on white on white on white doesn't really do justice for us. So this is a not to do. A darker table with a light mat and a darker plate. I can see the contrast and find my items a little bit easier. A lot of people say, how do I pour my coffee without overflowing it? And I don't want to stick my finger in the drink. The little liquid level indicator is hung on the side like that. And as the water is rising, you're filling it up, it will touch the bottom. Extra large bingo cards, extra large, pretty big remote. Sometimes people need them in a negative color. This is a double mirror. One side is 5x, and if I need a little extra, this is 10x on the other side. A little device that helps me know what medication I have.
Script talk station
you have
ready.
to request it and get it from special pharmacies, but if I put my prescription there, it'll read it.
Patient John Smith medication. Amoxicillin 250 milligram tablet.
All right, so it makes it audible. There's all kinds of things like a talking blood pressure machine or a talking glucose monitor. So where there's a will, there's a way. If my bottles are the same, how do I know which one's shampoo or conditioner? Well, it's as simple as a tactile marking. You can see this one has one rubber band, 2 rubber bands on the other one. It's such a simple thing between shampoo and conditioner, but it makes it workable. Everybody needs to do their laundry, right? So we have a washer and a dryer. Same bumps and little markings that we used on the appliances in the kitchen, we use them here. All right, and if you come this way to our bedroom, lots of people like the game Uno, so we got Uno with Braille on that. This little gadget here is pretty cool. I can slide the dollar bill onto it, and it will tell me the denomination of the bill. It'll say $5. This little thing here is pretty cool. It's a color identifier. You just put it up to the close and press the button. Wow. We have other things like next to your bed, you always need a clock, right? So this one, pretty special because it talks to you. And tells me the temperature. How about that? Sometimes we have people that are deafblind, and we have another layer of things to accommodate for. So this clock here is pretty loud, pretty big, but it also comes with a bed shaker. So we have a little shaker in here in between the mattress that when the alarm goes off, not only is it going to be loud, but it will shake the bed. Because somebody that might be deaf and not wearing their hearing aids might not be able to hear that. So a bed shaker comes in handy for many times for many people.
On the right-hand side are classrooms. We've got 2 people who are totally blind and 1 who's got a little bit of sight who are teaching. That lady there is totally blind. She's been doing it since 1998, been teaching assistive technology. Her name is Donna.
Wow, that's so fantastic.
I'm going to take you over here to the art room. This is brand new to us. We have gotten connected with a Nasher. I've been doing voiceovers for them for a long time. the Nasher Sculpture Center in the Arts District. This is the room here.
Oh, how fantastic!
Nasher Sculpture Center has these wonderful sculptures, and they wondered how they could become more blind friendly. And I said the best way is through voiceovers that you all will script for me, and I can do these voiceovers about the sculptures and the motivation that the artist had to make them and what their dimensions are, and just be colorful. And so they've done that. We've done 30 of those so far. So when you go to the Nasher, you can actually download an app, a free app for your iPhone or your Android. I have movie night sometimes, and we have bingo night every third Friday of the month. So it's always a lot of fun.
This video was filmed, edited, and donated by the young professionals with the Dallas Junior Chamber of Commerce as a thank you to Envision Dallas. We appreciate Envision helping us locate the visually impaired children of North Texas for our 2021 BEEP event. This year was a special drive-by Easter egg basket pickup for families to be able to pick up and enjoy their beeping eggs at leisure in the comfort of their home. Though we did not have our traditional event, we loved learning more about our visually impaired and blind community and loved partnering this year with Envision Dallas.